Alright, we're almost done with this project. The next part's going to go pretty fast, actually. We've got all of our different setups, all of our different states in our bio here, and we've got all the components working just great. So if you need to go back and check all your components, now's a good time to do that. Now what we're going to do is do all the transitions between our different states and our interaction. So let's first start with the fact that we're going to be on our bio page, and when we click on the bio button, we're going to create an interaction with this. So the interaction is when we are in any other state, the bio button will go to bio. So actually, when it's in any state, there you go. When we're in any state, the bio button will go to bio. Then with these, what we're going to do is create an interaction that says when we click on paintings, it will go to paintings at any other state. So if I am going to go, let's say it's always going to go to painting 1 when in any other state. Now the problem with that is that if we are currently in paintings, we don't really want that to work. So we should probably say that this will work only when we are in the bio page. It'll go to painting 1 only when we're in the bios page. The biography will transition to biography when we're on any other state. But what we really should do is create when we are in painting 1, painting 2, or painting 3. It's a little bit more work, but that's what we should do. Add an interaction, go to bio when in painting 2, and add interaction, go to bio when we are in painting 3. So we're being more specific because we can only use the bio button when we're in those 3 states, not when we're in the bio state. So it is a little bit of work when you have a complicated project to add all the different conditional statements for your buttons, but that's what you have to kind of do. Anyway, we're going to have to do the same thing with our arrows here. We're going to add that we are going to go to painting 2 when we are in painting 1. We're also going to have to add that we will go to painting 3 when we are in painting 2. Then, when we're in painting 3, it's hidden, so we can't even see it anymore. So now, we'll go to painting 3, or that arrow. We'll say it goes to painting 2 when we're in painting 3, and it goes to painting 1 when we are in painting 2. So there's how those conditionals work, and when I get back to painting 1, then that arrow isn't even there anymore. So I think we've done all the interactions that we actually need to get to work. So it's a good time to save your work and test it. So you can test it with Control-Enter. That will run your file. And hopefully we're at the biography. Our scroll bar works. If we go to paintings, it jumps over to paintings. Now we can jump between our different paintings very easily with those arrows. Now I should point out that this particular arrow really could use something in the background that would give me a little bit easier clicking of it, because right now it's hard with it being so thin, because I would like it to be a little bit more sloppy, let's say, to be able to click on that button. So I do need a larger hit state, and that could be something that is almost transparent or even 100% transparent that's behind it, especially in the hit state. Anyway, there we go with the basics of getting this to work. Now all we have to do is add our transitions. So let's take a look at the top of our list. Painting 1 to painting 2, painting 1 to painting 3 will never happen. So all we have to do is worry about which ones are actually going to happen. Painting 1 to painting 2 will happen. Painting 1 to bio will happen. So I'll just hit smooth transitions. Painting 2 to painting 1 will happen. Painting 2 to 3 will happen. Painting 2 to bio could happen. Painting 3 to 1 will not work. Painting 3 to 2 will happen. Painting 3 to bio will happen. Now our bio will go to painting 1 only. It'll never go to the other ones, so we don't even have to worry about those. And that's pretty much it. Now all we have to do is test, save and test again. Control Enter can do that. And let's see what we get. Paintings. It fades in, fades out, each one. And then that fades in. Now, it would be nice at times to have this be a little bit more interactive, meaning that we've got a couple other things we could consider doing. Let's see. For bio, it should have a fade in when it first starts at all. But you know, that might be nice if I had maybe a new state that was by itself, then plays the bio state. But let's see, we've got fade in happening there. Oh, fade in, let's see, painting 1 to bio. Yeah, let's not just worry about it. So let's do fade out before fade in. Fade out before fade in. Just worry about the ones that actually have it. Fade out before fade in. Fade out before in. And I think that is it. Let's go to all just to make sure. Alright, fade out before fade in. So I'll bring those in here. And actually I can fade in the button afterwards, which is kind of nice. Painting 2 to 1. They'll fade out before the fade in. Painting 2 to 3, we'll have fade out before fade in. We can even stagger the button. So now let's take a look at this with Control Enter and see if we've made this a little bit more exciting. So it's kind of interesting what we can do. It's a little bit more interesting. Now that's kind of interesting because I really didn't think about what page I'm on. Because anytime I go to biography, it does the transition of one of them. So let's see, painting 2 to bio should be there. Painting 1 to bio. Anything that says it's going to bio, I might want to take a look at. You know, there are always some bugs with any of these types of systems, but overall I think this looks pretty good, and that is really the end of this project. So the last thing that we have to do is save our project and then output it for us to be able to publish. So I'm going to publish to Swift Air. I'm going to turn off everything except for the offline version, and I'm going to choose where to upload it to. So this is going into my new folder that I created on the desktop, and it's going to output this for me. Now all I have to do is find that file. So there's the project1, run local, and here is the Swift file that I created, and now I can run this Swift file by itself. And that's the file that you need to submit with your assignment. That one Swift file. You don't have to worry about anything else, and of course I would like you to rename that according to your project. So go ahead and do whatever it is that you need to do to make your file kind of work the same as this. Don't worry about if your transitions seem a little glitchy. That's something that will work out just as we play around with the software a little bit more. And in the next projects we're going to do a little bit slight difference with our transitions anyway. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.